Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. A great turnout here at 30 James Street for a fight. I'll tell you what, as a fight fan, I'm absolutely buzzing about. What a fight this is. Callum Smith against Rocky Fielding, British WBCs, #1 spots. It's got absolutely everything. I think it's going to be the biggest fight this city has seen for many, many years. 21-0, 17-0, 2 in the WBC, 6 in the IBF, 2 at the moment. And this is a fantastic, fantastic fight. Obviously the title, who's fooling who? This was a case of many people said to me, you know, are you going to make the Rocky Fielding Callum Smith fight? And eventually, when the British Boxing Board of Control offered this fight as a British title fight, it would have taken one of them to step aside. And when I spoke to Rocky Fielding, and we looked at the options, and I said, well, you know, if we don't fight Callum Smith, you'd have to step aside for the British title. He said, absolutely not. Callum Smith, exactly the same. No man will budge. It's a fight, local pride, but more than that, positions in the world rankings, and I believe the winner of this fight will go straight on for a shot at the world title. 2 great fighters, 2 great lads from one city. November the 7th at the Echo Arena is going to be a very, very special night. We've got 4 gentlemen up here with me today, obviously the 2 fighters and their trainer as well. Firstly, I'm going to pass over to a very well dressed today, Oliver Harrison, to talk about a fight that I know you fancied, and now it's on.
Well, I've not really got much to say apart from a few months back, Callum wasn't ready to fight Rocky, but he's proved himself now, and now he's ready to fight Rocky, so, you know, there's not much more to say than we're ready to take the challenge. And Callum was ahead of Rocky at one point, and I think Rocky is back to where he was in front of him, and we're ready to go. So I'm going to prepare Rocky for the best shape he's ever been for this fight, because I know Callum's good. But I think at the end of the day, we're going to win the fight. I'm not going to say much more.
Obviously, Oliver, I have to ask you, I know you're a great tactician, you're not going to give tactics away, but what gives you the confidence and belief that Rocky can win this fight?
I just think, I like Callum, I like all the Smith brothers, I like his dad as well. I think they're all brilliant fighters, you know. But I just think Rocky, no one realises how good Rocky is until they actually get in the ring and see how good he is. I know how good he is, I just know once Callum gets in the ring with him, he's going to realise how good Rocky really is.
Joe, obviously you're very confident in the fight. It's a huge fight for the city, and you know that you've been involved with many a fight like this over the years. I know you won't be underestimating Rocky Fielding, but you're a big believer that Callum Smith wins this fight.
Yeah, definitely. If you see, just look at Callum's record since he's turned professional. I think the day he gets in the ring with Rocky, it'll be like 3 years from when he turned professional. And it's not just me saying it, and British press, but people around the world are saying what a talented prospect is, one of the best prospects in the world, and he'll go out to make a statement. This is a fight. Callum wanted to fight for the British title. As you said, he's #2 in the WBC, and we're looking at fighting with Groves and Jack, but Callum wanted to fight for the British title, to join his brothers, make a bit of history, all 4 of them, which is a fantastic achievement. I think there should be more said and done of what the Smith brothers have done for the city of Liverpool and boxing, both amateurs and professionals. And I think Callum, he was adamant that he had to fight for the British title, whoever it was. Once the board made it was Rocky, I said to him, listen, Rocky, he's a good fighter, good amateur. They all know each other well from the amateurs. I think they've all sparred each other. Everyone knows everyone, and like you say, it's a big fight that's got to divide the city. And Callum was just adamant, no, I want to win that British belt. Whether it was Frank Buglione, Rocky Fielding, he was fighting for it, and that's what he's going to do. Rocky's got a good team behind him. Oliver Harrison, good trainer, comes well prepared. You see the work that he's done with Martin Murray. Like I said, gone volley for well, but listen, Callum Smith, this is a big fight because both kids are from Liverpool. If Rocky wasn't from Liverpool, this wouldn't be a big fight. You've just seen Tommy Coyle, Luke Campbell. There was a big fight, was in Hull, but everyone knew who was going to win before the fight started. That's the same with this. It's a big fight in Liverpool. But it's only a big fight because 2 kids are from Liverpool. Everyone knows who's got to win before the fight, and they will do on the night.
Obviously, same question to you that I asked to Oliver. What's the defining factor that gives you the belief that Callum Smith will be victorious on November 7th?
I just think, listen, we've studied Rocky, I've seen Rocky, I've got stuff on him from when his amateur days. Listen, he's a Callum kid, I've huge respect for him. I do feel his punching power is underrated. I do feel he hits harder than what people say and everything else. But I just think Callum Smith's the more complete, all-around fighter. I think not many people have seen the best of Callum Smith yet, where I feel Rocky done very well with prize fighter, then he's sort of like treaded water for a year or two, but like I say, he's had a few good wins of late, and he'll be coming into the fight full of confidence. Like that only makes Callum Smith come in better prepared, and I've seen what Callum Smith can do, and usually confident. It's got to be a great fight. Oliver's got to say he's got to win, I've got to say we've got to win, and let's see what happens come November 7th.
Rocky, I know obviously we had a chat in in Manchester, and we looked at the options, and again, you weren't budging out the way for this fight, and when you called me that morning to say, I've spoke to Oliver, we want this fight, and now I know you're buzzing ahead of November 7th.
Yeah, massive fight, what everyone's been on about for the last few months now. City wants to see it, everyone's asking for it. I got me to fight for the British, and I said I'll take it, and he said he'll take it, but it's a big fight. I'm saying hard, I want to be saying I'll be paid well. It's something that I've always dreamed of doing, is topping the Echo Arena in a massive fight. Two Scousers, fighting it out now, and I'm prepared. I want to be prepared, and I think I know I'll get the win.
You boxed in front of some great atmospheres, on some of our cards as well, and many times the Echo Arena, but like you say, headlining this time around, this fight already, the response from when we announced it this morning has gone absolutely crazy. It's going to be a very, very special night, a lot of noise and a lot of pressure on both of you.
Yeah, I haven't had it any easy, started off fighting in a sports centre, do you know what I mean? A couple of hundred people. Took a few chances to go on prize fights, and I've done that, and I've worked hard from that day till now. And I've got myself in a position now to fight for a big fight, and fill the Echo Arena and fight in front of 10,000. It's still a long way from fighting a couple of hundred, you know what I mean? But I've worked hard, I want to work hard, and I'm going to be ready for the fight.
Obviously, it's a tough fight. What gives you the confidence that you'll win the fight, and how do you see the fight playing out?
Oh, the fight's going to be a good fight, it's going to be a cracking fight. Callum's a good fighter, as I say, we've done a few rounds back in the days in the Rotunda. I've watched his last few fights, he's done well, he's done what he's had to do. And I think I've got the power to, when I do catch him, I think I've got the power to do damage. He's been in with the top fighters, Rabas, he's a good fighter, hasn't got the punching power on that, but I believe if I do catch him with the shots Rabas was catching him, I can do a bit of damage. But I'm prepared for a good tough fight, it's going to be a tough fight. He's a good fighter, but I want to rise to it and get the job done.
Callum, obviously a fight that I know that you've wanted for a while. People talked about other routes, but this was always one that you wanted, and I know buzzing to be involved in such a big fight.
Yeah, it's a fight I've wanted for a while now, and the city wanted for a while, but I think more so now, it's a big fight in the country, not just the Liverpool, so it's one I'm looking forward to. I've always said I feel I'm the better fighter, and come the 7th of November I'll prove that.
Obviously confident of winning the fight. What gives you that belief? Same question I asked Rocky. And how do you see the fight playing out?
Yeah, I believe in my own ability. I've always said that. I'm not cocky, but I know how good I am, and I know how good I can be. And at this stage in my career, I feel I'm more than ready for whatever Rocky brings. As I say, we know each other well, since the amateurs, and I know his strengths, and most importantly, I know his weaknesses. So, Joe will come up with a good game plan, and we'll work hard over the next 11, 12 weeks, and I'll be in the best shape possible. And you'll see a big performance from me, and I'll win well.
Obviously, last time against Rabas was a big night for you, but huge pressure on both of you. This is, like you said, not just a fight that's going to captivate this city, but also a fight that's going to captivate the British boxing fan as well. And come November the 7th, there'll be a lot of attention from the public and also the media, and a lot of pressure on this fight as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure, there's a lot of local pride, and say it's a big fight in the country now, so we'll both work hard, and I'm sure we'll both put on a good performance on the night, but I think if he brings his best and I bring mine, then there's only one winner.
Thank you guys. We're going to open the floor now for questions, so just think of your questions. I know we've got a couple of questions from Sky Sports and Fraser Dainton.
What's the stake in terms of what might happen after this fight and your ranking within the WBC? Is there any danger whatsoever of you not being 110% over sort of Rocky rather than what's coming up next?
No, I would just say I'm ranked number 2 in the WBC now, and if there was, I thought there was any danger in losing that or losing this fight, then I wouldn't have took it. I took the fight because I'm 100% confident I'll win and I'll win well. So, as I say, I'm in a good position with the WBC, but I've always said I want to win a British title, and as soon as it was offered to me, I jumped at the chance. And I say it's good that Rocky Fielding's in the other corner, to the local derby, and said the fans wanted to see us, so I'm sure it'll be a good night.
Rocky, you feel you'll be the biggest threat that Callum's ever had in his career so far?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. You know, he's boxed with us and Shaleka. He had no many knockouts on the record. I can prove I can punch. They're good fighters, step-ups for him in his career, do you know what I mean? But I think I'll be a big threat, yeah. Want to start letting some shots and we'll get the job done.
Thank you. Guys, any questions? Yeah.
This is Callum and Rocky. Obviously, this is going to be a big fight in Liverpool, but also the eyes of the world's going to be on TV. Now, we've seen before with big fights, there's been bad blood between both boxers. There's not a bit of bad blood between the two of you at all, is there? You've both got respect for each other.
Me? Yeah, so I respect Rocky. I've known him a long time. But, in the same amateur gym, it's not personal, but I would say there's been a lot of demand for the fight, and I just want to prove I'm the better fighter, which I believe I am.
Same to you, Rocky, as well.
Yeah, same, yeah. Every fight I've had, I don't, try to look anyone and say anything, but, I'm confident in winning the fight, 100%, so, I try and take it in. I'm not going to shut my mouth off about it. I'm going to go in there and do the job in the ring.
So even no matter what happens between the two of you, whatever the result is, you still both got to admire each other and respect each other.
Yeah, I would do for every fighter, good luck to him when he goes on in his career and do whatever he wants to do, but I've got my plan and I've got where I want to be, so I'm focused on myself. Callum's in the way, I'm going to fight him, I'm going to beat him, I'm going to move on, and I respect what he does after it.
And obviously as well, I was saying to Foss before, I said to Barry, I know everyone in the city wants this fight to happen, but then I said to him before, I don't really want this fight to happen now, because he's both really...
You lot make me laugh. I get it on Twitter. It's like, you have to make Rocky Fielding against Callum. You have to do it. You have to. You're going soft with your questions. None of this respect stuff. Let's have some spicy questions. But on a serious note, the demand for this fight is so big. There's always going to be the questions of, could you not go down this route and that route? Head-to-heads up on the stage, and also both fighters available for one-on-ones. Thank you very much. Get ready for an unbelievable night of boxing.